Hi guys. Me. I'm already stoned. All right. I was trying to film this on my phone and I already ran out of storage. So this is maybe a better or worse angle of viewing, but it's the best I can do right now. And we're going with it as we always do. Okay, so what am I doing here? I am, first of all, while I was trying to record on my phone, I realized that I am legitimately so much better at coherently speaking and fluidly speaking. Don't prove yourself wrong in this moment. Anyways, I'm much better at performing the task of actually speaking and making a video than I am when I do it without it being high stakes live. Eh? Um, the okay. The problem is I have to get up and go close the window if I want. You're not going to be able to hear really anything, anyways. All right. So, as I just explained, that is one thing that I'm doing is I am strategically going live instead of recording this on my computer because I supposedly think that I am better at talking coherently when I'm live. But as we see now, I am proving myself wrong by the second. Anyways, other things I am doing here is I'm making a painting for my work bestie whose going away party is tomorrow. So if you know me, and she does, this thing's not going to be dry probably by the time I have to give it to her. Procrastination. And so then multitasking, I don't know. So that's two things I'm doing. Third thing is I am watching my girly, Maddie, on YouTube because she's the best and she is a YouTube best friend, sister of mine, although she doesn't know it yet. And the reason I'm making this video is because I told myself in a previous video, probably, or just in my head, that I really want to make, like, I think it would be really cute to like do videos where it's just like a cute little reaction and love sending to the creators that I like. Not at all a way to seek attention from them. Not at all. No, no, could never satiate my apparent hunger for fame and recognition and validation. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, so I told myself that I was going to start making videos like this. So I am, because the other thing that I'm doing is um also fulfilling a sort of internal promise to myself contract with um the ladies over I've been doing this program called Liberate Your Legacy, um, facilitated by Chelsea Huntsman, and I have not it was like an 11-day program, and it was really cool. Um, and of course, I, being me, only got to a couple of like the meetings and had every intention of watching like or the replays on the things that I missed. And I've only gotten through a few of the replays, so there's a lot of stuff that material that I'm missing, and the replays aren't free after tonight. In fact, they might not be free already. I'm not sure. But I am still trying to watch the replays. So once this is over, then I will watch a replay and keep doing that. But also, more importantly, it's the internal contract of something I learned from Chelsea is that the reason that I feel so frustrated and I hold so much like physical anxiety and frustration in my body that I feel is because I don't allow my source energy and my genius and my gifts actually flow through me. I get so many ideas. I want to do so much stuff. And I, instead of doing anything, just sit there in my head existing in the dream of it all, and then I abuse those ideas, and I because I try to keep a hold of them. But if I'm not doing anything, if I'm not acting on them, I am being a disservice to them, being a dick, honestly. And or maybe I'm just beating myself up, but I don't think so. It's kind of just an interesting way to look at it because like, you get these beautiful ideas because downloaded because they're trusting you to be somebody who can bring them to fruition, like that somebody who can actually do them. They come to you for that reason. You should be acting on them. And I have so many beautiful, vibrant ideas that I want to do, and I never take any action, but I keep hold of them instead of letting them go to someone else or to free up space in my mind and let something come in that actually will cause me to act, and I want all of my ideas to cause me to act, but I'm so like locked up in thought and dreamland and I'm too afraid to actually do anything um land, and I got to get out of that. And the only way that I can release this is just my thoughts on it is like the only way that I can release that frustration in my body and the anxiety and the shit that I feel is if I actually do the stuff. And I found that it's true and that works because when I am feeling like shit, when I am feeling like I I see the good path, I see it being possible for me to get everything that I want and I still don't want it. I get that way in my brain and I'm like nothing is worth it and I would so much rather the ceasing of existence than having to work in any capacity towards goals that are fully achievable even. I just get so exhausted, I guess, that I just don't even, I can't even And then so then how do I pull myself out of those moments though? Because they're just so all consuming and I just fall into, just deep, dark places and uh, you know, and then I feel like, oh, all of my progress is going straight out the window. And then that creates a shame cycle and I just keep going down. And I'm trying to prevent those things from happening because I guess I'm self-aware enough to know that it's happening, which is a pat on the back for me, A plus. Um, I guess you could say that's growth. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I could always see it though, because I am an egotistical bear. What is going on with me? I don't know. Um. Anyways, as I was saying, it fulfills a internal contract that I've made, sort of agreement that feels almost both ways. That I am now, since learning that, going to take action to to rid those feelings from my body. Oh yeah, as I said, that's how everything connects. So when I get in these really, really terrible, shitty moods and shame cycles, and I fall into, um, ideations of a sort, I find that doing something, as much as I don't fucking want to, as much as I fucking like so would rather go to bed. And going to bed sometimes is the best thing you can do. But if you're not too far down the road, if you can stop yourself before then, and you can get yourself to do one of the things that is in your brain and you want to do and you need to do, that taking action on it helps to bring you out of the cycle. And at least for me, it it sparks more ideas until I get around to doing what I'm doing, and all of a sudden I am feeling better because I am being the person that I said that I wanted to be. I am in this moment, you know, being about it, bitch. Uh, oh, that was a good crack. Um, and that makes me feel so much better. And because I was in I just really want to go to bed. I truly like one of those you can leave work and like you're still too fucking out of it in a funk to even move for a while. Um Things, y'all get those days, or not days, moments for me. Like it used to be now I guess maybe okay, here's a download. So I find myself feeling like I've been on such an emotional roller coaster. Another download is that I have been talking and not actually multitasking anything. Okay. But let me fucking motherfucking put some paint on this goddamn paper, okay? God damn it. Um, the but the multitasking is not the point. It is not the point. But whatever. It's the fact that I'm doing something that's the point. And we love that for me. That's the part that's the part that we like. I don't even know why I'm putting okay, whatever. Um, the download is that I have been thinking about how it feels like I've been on such an emotional roller coaster recently to where, I can 1 minute experience these like amazing highs of like, yeah, everything's going to be worth it. Everything's all working out. Everything's like, like I'm exactly where I need to be. And I'm just like living in appreciation and glory, and it just feels so good. Um, and then, a minute later, all of a sudden, it's like whoosh out of nowhere. And I get into one of those moods where I'm like, nope, none of it's worth it. As glorious as I was just feeling, and I know that I can have that and I can feel that way. It just feels so long and laborious, and I can't. And I just get fucking exhausted, I guess is the best way you could say it. I don't know, but like, yeah, and I'm just like, what the fuck is up with that? Those swings, boy, that's pretty like rough. And then so then it makes me feel like, oh, is there a little bit of bipolar or something going on? Like, am I not happy? Am I somehow manic when I think I'm happy? No, because I'm happy, but it's not like I'm exhibiting manic behaviors. So no, let's answer that for myself real quick. Um, because that's how it works in my world. I make the rules. Yeah, just like that. Just say it just like that. Um, so the download again, yep, because I'm trying to multitask, is that uh, maybe it's not that you are really having massive like swings per se. Maybe it's just that, or that it's like or the frequency is too different, or whatever. Maybe it's all trending upward in such a way that um, you just realize and categorize and feel the jolts of the downticks more and sharper because they're not as pervasive as they used to be. So it's like it feels like the everything has been roller coastering, and it has, but only because the times that you feel bad are so many shorter and smaller than wow, now I'm having deja vu. Fuck if I know. uh anyways, the instances of feeling bad are so much shorter because you can get back to feeling good so much faster than you ever used to be able to. Because the feeling bad used to be pervasive, it used to be my existence. And it used to be that I couldn't feel the up before. So feeling a little bit of up was like just a little bit of fresh air, a little bit of breath. So good. And I've been pulling myself out of such a long period of depression and time that now, as I am finally trying to pull to the other side of it, because I don't want to identify with my depression anymore. It's not who I want to be. And dead ass, I used to want to be that because I didn't know who I was outside of it. And I couldn't let it go. Anyways, now because I'm pulling myself out, I still experience the negativity. I still experience the downticks. I still experience the illness. But it's not as pervasive. So when it happens, it feels sharper. It feels so much more like a dip, like a rock, like a roller coaster, because I come back up so much faster than I used to before. And so therefore I'm getting better. And this roller coaster is not a bad sign per se, or this feeling of roller coastering is not a bad sign per se. It's just, it's a sign of moving forward, of moving towards where you want to go, because what is on the outside of those bad moments is an abundance of feeling so much better that you had not been able to access before. So there's a little high mothering for me, I guess. Anyways, that was the download, but what the fuck was I saying? I guess this really is a multidimensional multitask. Hey. Okay. Let me get to business here. Okay. I'm still trying. I don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe all I needed to do up here was facilitate having that breakthrough and showing that online, because that was organic and really cool, was it not? I mean, I'm delusional, yes, but can you prove to me that you're not? I'll wait. All right. I'm gonna stop talking to myself on camera, talking to myself like a crazy person. But wait, I haven't done any reacting. Okay. I'm just going to shut up and we're going to watch and we're going to do the thing. And oh my God, it's only been 24 minutes and I have actually said some things, given some nuggets of information. See, look at this. This is that good shit. Good shit. You wet my fucking whistle. All right. So many things just wanted to be said, but like none of them super strong except for me explaining this, I guess. And all I'm trying to say is that no, truly I am going to shut up and just watch this video. Oh my gosh. Me to me. Ay, ay, ay. Wait, is this allowed? Yeah, it's allowed, right? Is it allowed on live? I'll take your silence as a yes. So fucking fine! Ugh. Okay. I made the bears speech.
So exhausted?
Yes.
So excited to be here. My flight was at like midnight last night. I ended up getting in around like 1 o'clock Paris time.
I put the paint down and I could have just been
bit,
drawing.
took a shower, about to get dressed, and then we're gonna go and venture off somewhere to find something to eat. I like can't believe that this trip is
Watch out for
finally here. I feel like I've been dreaming this up, thinking this up for so long. When I did the year of no dating last year, I knew that I wanted to sort of end the whole thing with like some sort of big bang, big celebration. And I was like just toying around with the idea of going on a solo vacation because that's not something that I had really ever thought about doing before. And back in December, I just said, fuck it. I booked my tickets and was like, we're going on a solo vacation. We're going to have the time of our lives. So that's what I'm planning on doing. I saw a horoscope tweet for Pisces, week of 5/15 from Poet Astrologers this morning. It says, you know that you are finding a way in now. You've been asking for this for so long. Take time to celebrate. All of this work has meant something.
Y'all heard that. That applies to me.
Could there be a more accurate horoscope this week? Like, I genuinely don't fucking think so. What is the thing that I was working on for so long? What is it that I was asking for so long? Healing, understanding my boundaries, feeling happy and comfortable being single, reestablishing what it is that I want and what it is that I'm worth. Took a year to really focus on myself and get closer to what those things are. And those are things that I'm still learning about day by day as time goes on as well. It's not like all of a sudden I took this year off no dating and now I know everything there is to know about myself. I'm still learning these things constantly, but I do feel a lot more like centered and in alignment with myself. And like, I do deserve to celebrate. All this time has meant something. All right, first stop, dinner. Shall we? I'm one of those people that likes to plan. So I do have an itinerary. It's not like super planned out. I made some reservations just so each day has some structure, and then I can fill in the blank spots every day, just doing whatever it is that I want to do. And then right below the itinerary, I just have a list of every recommendation that anyone has given me over the last few months. So I think I'm just gonna pick from this list for food tonight. All right, let's do it.
Cute fit. We love it. We love it. I feel like that was weak of me. It was. Of a reaction. It's because I'm doing too much, and I'm also worried about my hunchback and the fact that you can see it so easily. And you can't see the video, but I'm watching it. So. Alright. And I'm drawing. See? Multitasking. Ah. That looks so good. Whoosh. Yeah, Maddie, these pics, I could cry. I have tears. I have tears.
It is so hot outside. Did you see that? Okay, well, we just watched in real time me discover what a bug is. Grow up. I knew it was going to be this hot, but like, I feel like every year I forget what temperatures feel like. I think the exact temperature that I start being miserable is like 72. I think that's my humanly cap. Anything above that, I'm sorry, bitching and moaning is going to be a part of my personality if it's hot as 72. So it's really fucking hot out today. We're dealing with that one. Another thing we're dealing with, I'm covered in blisters and it's day one because I'm a big dummy. You'd think I'd know a thing or two about walking since I live in fucking New York City, but yeah, I shot with a photographer this morning, Quinn. So fun. Shots looked amazing. Was so excited about that. You knew that I had to get someone to professionally take my picture while I'm here, since I'm probably only gonna get shit pictures of myself since I'll be doing it on self timer. And I wore my red dress from Reformation and some high heels because I wanted them to be like very hot girl in Paris. So I had to wear that outfit. But it was such a bad idea for my feet because now I'm covered in blisters and it's literally day one.
I'd have done the
Because I
same
had
thing.
to walk around and take pictures for an hour.
I literally had to
It's very
buy
me. I'll give myself that. It is
Nikes
extremely hard
like
but that's
in London because I was walking around
fucking hanging on by
like an
just a
idiot.
sliver of bone at this point. They could fall off at any moment. Third and final thought of the morning is I know that I stick out like a sore thumb in most places. All right. I have purple hair, I'm fat, and I also dress a little weird sometimes. I get it. I understand why people stare at me. I do, I understand. But wow. I leave Bushwick and suddenly it's like, oh, people are really staring. Because I'm in Bushwick. You can find a bitch like me every 4 people, you know? Like, we all dress like this. We all have purple hair. We all look like this in Bushwick. My neighborhood is full of me, okay? You want to find someone like me? Go to Bushwick. Yeah, I don't think I fit the Parisian aesthetic. I'm having fun, though. I like my aesthetic inside the Parisian aesthetic. I think that is something fun in of itself. But, yeah, I do be sticking out like a sore thumb. But you can argue that's the point if you're going to dye your hair purple. So, I do this to myself.
I love how I am trying to draw this from my terrible sketch of the reference instead of the reference itself. Fucking ding dong. This is really making me want bread. I haven't officially eaten dinner yet. Ah!
You know, I was wondering why this shit tastes so fucking
I
good.
should do that.
I never drink regular Coke. I'm a Diet Coke girly through and through. But this tastes so much fucking better. Look it up. It's different. I knew that like Mexican Coke was different, but apparently the Paris Coke is more similar to what the Coke was in like the 1980s. But I decided to spend the sunset at the Eiffel Tower tonight. I took everyone's recommendation and I sat on the other side of the river. Less people over here, and honestly, a better fucking view. Something that I think is cute about Paris is...
Alright, this is a really long video of hers, and I'm not going to sit here and watch this whole thing on live, mainly because I have to get up to go pee. Honestly, it's probably the only reason I'm not doing it. But I just want to say, because did I say, or did I just think about saying, this is the problem when you're me and you've got ideas and you hold on to them in your head so much and you don't do any action on them, because then you don't know what you've actually done and what you haven't. And that is what we talked about earlier. I have such a problem with that, but now I am doing the things so that in the future, when I'm talking about stuff that I've done, I will have actually fucking done it. Anyways, at some point I was dreaming about fucking talking to the internet about how I am becoming or tried to become a fucking YouTube investigative journalist for a moment, because I knew that Hitomi, one of my sisses, I hate that I just said that like that. One of my internet besties, who doesn't know it yet, is in Paris, and Maddie was going to Paris for a vacation, and I was like, if they don't already know each other, they need to meet in Paris. It is law. It is the meet cute that is destined to happen. Like, why isn't it happening? And this is Maddie's Paris vlog. So even though I saw no evidence on Instagram or either of their videos thus far that they met up. This might answer it. So it's a good time to be doing a reaction. But at this point, I don't think that they did. I really don't think that they did meet up. And it makes me sad because I think that that would have made the world a better place in that one shining moment. But it's okay. There will be other times. Anyways, I even took it so far as to message Maddie on Instagram. She didn't even read it. Saying, hey, you probably already know her, but if you don't, it's destined. Please meet up with her. Try to. I don't know. I made a desperate attempt because it's shameful, but I am their internet bestie that they don't know, that nobody knows. Just a lonely girl over here, just pretending to be famous. So ridiculous. My Chiron's in Leo. Leave me alone. I don't even know what that means. I know that it's true, but I don't know what that means. So like, I mean, like, I have an idea. That's why I said it. But like, I don't have I don't know what it means enough to explain it. So y'all are gonna have to go find out on your own. Okay. It's the wound of talent. Isn't Saturn in retrograde supposed to fuck up with? I don't know. I don't know. Let me stop acting like I know shit because I don't. Anyways, point is, I don't think Maddie and Hitomi met in Paris, and I'm super bummed about that. But if they did, and this video proves me wrong, I am probably gonna have a heart attack. So it would not be good for me to be on live while that happens. Or maybe it would. It probably wouldn't matter, actually. That's morbid as fuck. Anyways, I am gonna go. See ya. I'm doing things. Yay! All right, bye. I have to pee. All right, how do I stop? Stop.